Hey there, Taurus. It's Jen here. I'm doing a mid-December reading. Thank you for joining me. One thing I totally skipped in the general December readings was that the December 14th new moon in Sag is also a solar eclipse. And so this relates back to the eclipse in June of 2020. And then this will also, this Sagittarius and Gemini axis, they call it. I'm not an astrologer. Will be felt in all the way through 2021. I think the next one's maybe July. On the solstice, on the 21st, we have Jupiter, Saturn conjunct in Aquarius. So this is a big deal. This doesn't happen very often. Definitely go outside if you can see it and see it because it's really cool as I've been watching them come together when I feel like I don't always see them. Sometimes I miss them and sometimes, but I have to look and see. I don't know. And then, sorry, December 30th. I think I've been forgetting to say this to people too. The full moon in Cancer. So, what I got for your channeling. First of all, I don't know, Taurus, what is up with you? I feel like there's a little bit of slyness, a little bit of cheekiness, a little bit of, and I'm not even sure I know what that means, cheeky in the British, but that's the word that came into my head. Like, I just smiled. I was like, okay, let's see what Taurus is up to. And I got a little sly, you're up to no good, but in a good way. And then I got, this is so stupid, but it may mean something to someone. I see you being Randy, like Austin Powers. So there's like a real playful side. This could definitely be that Jupiter influence with the Jupiter Saturn. You relate to the Saturn, the fixed energy in a lot of ways, being Taurus, the most fixed earth sign, and earth signs more project that fixed energy because they're earthbound, right? Just makes sense. But this is a real playful side of you coming out, and I like it. So some of you, it's going to be, I'm getting heavy relationship stuff with you guys again. Free from a relationship and enjoying your single time. But I see you falling into bed with someone where it seems like it would be temporary or a one-time thing, but before you know it, you're really involved with this person. Now, for some of you, you may meet someone and that makes you realize that the person you're with, great person or not, whatever, is not the right person. And so it's the catalyst for getting you to leave the person you're with because you're like, this isn't fair. If I'm not really into them, I need to be honest. And you feel like you're going to get out because of the strong attraction to this other person. But for some of you, I feel like that actually may not pan out the way you thought it would, but you're really enjoying being single. Like you're shocked about how much, and maybe you want to sit in that and maybe just date or maybe just be alone and really figure some things out for yourself. Some of you are done with work. Sorry, I'm reading what I wrote, so it's not, it was just stream of consciousness, train of thought. What am I trying to say? Whatever, I was just writing stuff down. Some of you are done with work. You're going to admit your heart just isn't in it. You're actively trying to figure out what to do, but still working in the meantime. You will be leaving though, even if it's for a lower paying job. This obviously is not for all of you. Some of you may want to work with kids, a more playful work atmosphere where there's movement. For some of you, the desk job is killing your soul. I wrote. You're going to be less fixed. You're going to be giving up trying to control things. Freer, happy, and more authentic. Kinder and less judgmental. In some way that was holding you back. You were living your life for how it looked to others, external gratification versus what makes you happy. So that's what I got for the channel. Let's look at the cards. So your underlying cards, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, and the Six of Cups. This is, to me, this beautifully sort of demonstrates the difference between that Saturn and Jupiter energy. Because the Four of Pentacles is a very fixed, a very, I don't want to travel, very focused on finances, very focused on keeping everything just so and not living. It's a very self-limiting. It can also be about boundaries, which is not a bad thing at all. But, it's a miser card. It's a pessimistic card to me. And it can place too heavy a burden on material things and too much of a burden. Is that what I just said? Too much. Yeah, I can, and I don't know why I just lost my train of thought, but more focused on the material side of life than this card, which is, this is one of my favorite cards in any deck, because this was me when I was younger, growing up in the summer in Vermont, was going out with friends, going to swimming holes, just enjoying being outside, being with friends. All you need is, if someone has a car and can drive somewhere, that's all you need. Maybe some beer. But this doesn't really cost anything, and it's some of my favorite memories ever, is just doing stuff like that. And I love the dog. Look at the dog. It's like a golden or a lab with a stick. I mean, that is so my childhood. So again, the Saturn, you have to save, you have to have this type of job with this type of benefits, and I'm not saying that's not good, but it can't crush your soul where you don't have the freedom. So somehow trying to figure out, this almost can remind me of a summer camp too. Working with kids, although these seem like young adults to me. All right. King of Wands, the entrepreneur, and the Eight of Cups. So here's the Eight of Cups is the walking away from a situation that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. So this really can play into any area of your life. It is emotion, so there's something emotionally tied to it for some reason, even if it's not a romance, but it can definitely be a romance. It's when you just realize that your heart just really isn't in it anymore, and it's usually you walking away for whatever reason. You just can't keep giving. Either you're giving too much and not giving any back, your 8 cups are empty, but it's that realization that no, this isn't going to work. But there's also this flip side, kind of, you shut the door of it and then you turn around, and there is an exciting part, and I got a little excited. I got the chills okay, what's next? Let's move forward. Again, Sag, that freedom, that come on, let's keep moving forward. It's going to be okay. This is starting your own business. This is someone who's able to maintain his enthusiasm, his passion, his inspiration. That could be the passion just went out of it too. And I mean, usually that has to do with other things, right? Which is an indicator that maybe it just wasn't right. But this is an entrepreneurial energy. They can maintain their excitement and their enthusiasm and their work ethic and see things through to the end when other people may just walk away. But knowing it's an interesting contrast. Like he's like, let's keep doing it, but there's this energy. No, some things you got to walk away from. Some things it's the universe telling you you're going down the wrong path. This isn't right for you. It shouldn't be miserable. You shouldn't hate it. You shouldn't dread it every day. You know what I mean? Two of Wands. Your ships are coming in. There are opportunities for you. So the Magician as well with the King of Wands, I think they're somewhat similar energies. The Magician says you have everything you need right now to create the life that you want, whether to create the relationship you want, the job you want, the home life, everything. Because it's internal, not external. So that goes back to that living life more for what you think is important and what makes you happy versus your parents or to get I don't know. Two of Wands. He's looking to travel. He's putting himself out into the world. He's going to make some choices. We only have a certain amount of energy, right? We have to eat, we have to sleep, we have to refuel, we have to rest. And the Two of Wands says, okay, which wolf are you going to feed, right? Let's look at things. Where am I putting energy in and it's just a suck of energy and it's a waste of time? It could be relationships, it could be anything. Where am I just turning on the AC or the heat with the windows open, just wasting my time and energy? And where am I investing in myself and things that feed my soul and energize me and get me excited? Let's look at those things and free up that energy I'm putting into, or maybe overthinking things or worry or fear. And how can I make changes in order to then stop giving energy to things that I hate and be able to focus on the things I want to do? And this could be starting you might have an idea for your own business or starting a business with someone else. So this Aquarius energy with this conjunction is really the out of the box thinker. The Aquarians see opportunity where other people are worried and fear based. They are able to look at things from a completely different way. So you may have a really exciting idea that you may have to sell some people on it because it's like, oh man, I don't know. But I can see you doing your research. There's a very strong entrepreneurial, starting your own business type, starting a new business type energy with that King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Magician card. Wow, double Six of Cups. So, wow, I'm total chills. So Six of Cups is about children. I think we brought up children, working with children. It's also someone from your past. Doesn't have to be childhood, but someone from your past reconnecting. And it can be, look at the things you enjoyed doing as a child. And what of those have gotten away from you? For me, it's with my horses. I mean, my horse died, but and I miss that so much. There's a void in my life. I try to appreciate the fact that they take a lot of care every day, all year round. There's no break when you have a horse, but okay, how can you bring that? First of all, what are you waiting for? And how can you bring maybe activities or things you like to do as a child into your adult world, and maybe even make that into some sort of a a career. So Saturn, Jupiter, having the best of both worlds, having your cake and eating it too, being fun and playful on the Sagittarius side, but still being able to pay the bills and feel secure. What's going with this? Wow. The Victory card. No. 6 of Shields. That's okay. I think you're gonna be successful. 6 of Shields is still very successful. It's give and take. You could be getting some financial backers. Although I see you wanting to keep this pretty. Don't sell your soul to the devil. Don't include people that you. So there could be some people where you think, boy, they could really help this out, but then you're inviting them into this, and they're going to have some sort of control, or they are going to think they have a say, and you in some way could put yourself back in the same situation you were in, because I think it's people. I think it's the job, but I think it's also people for some of you if you're in that category of you're sucking the soul, the life out of you. So if you are going to look for investors or partners, to make sure it's someone that you really can stand, you can really work with, and you can really trust them, and that they're not going to make it weird, make it hold something over your, you know what I mean? Just don't sell your soul. Don't get into a deal with the devil. But it could be a nonprofit. This is, if you have the means to help people, but if you need some help, to ask for help. So there's a wealth to it. There's balance to the card, and it really balances out this 4 of Pentacles that's miserly and mine, and I'm going to worry about money more than my relationships, and I'm just going to hold on so tight. And that's okay. If I can give, I'm going to give, knowing there's an exchange, there's a back and forth. Sometimes someone will have to give more and vice versa, but it's not all one way, one direction. One Direction. Is that group that like Harry Styles came from? I was not well into adulthood. I don't know them. Giving flowers to someone. Stopping and smelling the roses. I mean, the 6 of Cups is simplify. The childlike, just picking a dandelion that's gone to seed and blowing it. Picking the petals off a daisy. Does he love me? Does he love me not? Is that what it is? My God, I haven't thought about that. He loves me not. Until whatever one you end on. Oh my God, I used to do that all the time. The simplicity, enjoying the here and now, and just really knowing what's truly important. And it's not how much money is in your bank account. I mean, hell, it doesn't hurt, don't get me wrong. But if that's your priority over the quality of relationships and the quality of your life in general, that's a big waste of energy and joy from your life. Okay, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lot of good sex. Didn't that come up somewhere? I see you falling into bed with someone where it seems like it would be temporary or one-time thing, but before you know it, you're really involved with this person. I think it's going to be good. All right, take care. My 2021 overview readings, if they're not already out by the time I post them, they're all done. I just need to post them. I don't know which ones I'll post first, but if you want to check those out, that'd be great. Take care. Bye.